morning, Vidyanagar. I hope so you are well at home and studying different subjects. So today we are going to be start the new chapter. Okay. So the new chapter name and chapter number and the class and the topics. What are the topics today we are going to be cover? These are all the things we are going to be discuss now. Okay. So let's come with me. The standard is 12th. The chapter number 2, Gauss law and its application. What is the name of the chapter? Gauss law and its application. The subject is physics. Okay. So, what are the topics today we are going to be discuss here, which is very important to be just knowing about that. And after that, consecutively, we are going to be talk about all the topics in a detail. Introduction about why we studying about the Gauss law. Okay. Second is electric flux and its unit we are going to be discuss. The third is one numerical I am going to discuss, which is totally based on electric flux. Fourth one is continuous charge distribution is concept, and also what are the its types of continuous charge distribution. Now the fifth one we are going to discuss, it is a Gauss law and its important facts about the Gauss law. So let's start here. The first topic we are going to be discuss here, the number one topic. The number one topic is introduction. So the first point in this introduction we are going to be talk about why we study about Gauss law. The answer is, why we study about the Gauss law? The answer is C. In previous chapter, we determined the force between two charges by using Coulomb's law. But when the condition is different, how? Let's try to understand. जब भी discontinuous charge distribution होगा, whenever the discontinuous charge distribution, okay, we always going to be use Coulomb's law. We always going to be use Coulomb's law for determination of force. For determination of force. So discontinuous charge distribution, that particular force between the charges, we can easily going to determine the Coulomb's law. But now what is the problem by which we are using about the Gauss law? Why we are not using the Coulomb's law here? The answer is when continuous charge distribution is there. So during continuous charge distribution, it always the approach is macroscopic. The approach is microscopic. And always try to understand, जब microscopic approach होती है ना, तो चार्ज का क्या हो जाता है? Quantization means the quantity of charge transfer from body A to body B easily at microscopic level. But it is not possible when the continuous charge distribution is going on at macroscopic level. Macroscopic means बहुत ज़्यादा quantity में charge है. When the quantity of the charge is more and maximum, then quantization of charge is not possible. So it is only and only applicable to Coulomb's law, या Coulomb's force is only and only applicable at microscopic approach, and at macroscopic approach when the charge is more and more. So we always going to be talk about, and also the distribution of the charge is continuous. See here the distribution of charge is discontinuous, here the distribution of charge is continuous. When the distribution of charge is continuous, okay, this is called macroscopic approach. When the distribution of charge is discontinuous, this is called microscopic approach. In microscopic approach, we are using Coulomb's law. for determination of the force between two charges, and when we are talking about the continuous charge distribution, we are calling it is as macroscopic approach, and we are going to be use here Gauss law. So I hope so you understood where we have to be use the Coulomb's law and where we have to be use the Gauss law. That's why we are going to be study about the Gauss law, because when the distribution of charge is continuous, then we are going to be always use Gauss law. When the distribution of charge is discontinuous, we always going to be use the Coulomb's law. So I hope so you understood the introduction of this particular chapter. Okay, so now